Hey everyone! This week we're bringing you the recording of our live show at WonderCon 2025. In this session, we're playing a slightly modified version of the skateboarding minigame you've already heard on the show before, and the players are playing brand new characters in the city of New Prosper. This was an incredible experience. We had so much fun. Thank you so much again to all of you listening who were able to make it out. And if you weren't able to see us this time, don't fret. There are more live shows planned in the future, including perhaps another one this summer. Good things are cooking. Okay, I think that's everything for now. Please enjoy The Wandering Path live at WonderCon 2025. Ride or die! Hello, and welcome to The Wandering Path. We are coming to you live today from WonderCon 2025 in Anaheim. How are we feeling, everybody? Are we ready to have some fun?
Yeah!
I am Misha Stanton, your game master, and with me are my wonderful players. Players, why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself and your characters.
Hi, I'm Anna Barron. My pronouns are she, her, and I'm playing Tracy Turner.
Hi, my name is Bex Taylor-Klaus. My pronouns are they, them, and I'm playing Squamata Tuatara Shepherd. Squat,
Yeah, you are.
for short.
Hi, I'm Lynn Raffil. My pronouns are they, them, or anything else, realistically. Today I'll be playing Stella Snyder.
Yeah.
Hey, my name is Ian McEwen, he, him, and today I'll be playing Neil, but you can call me the Darkness.
So just before we get started, actually, can we go down the line and tell us your class really quick?
Yes, I'm playing a Captain Level 3 Lion Banner.
Cool.
I am playing a bard, but the College of Jesters.
I'll be playing a ranger, the free runner class.
Yeah.
And I'm a Dark Witch, which I've never done before.
Yeah. So if those don't sound familiar to you, don't worry. We're playing classes and subclasses out of the book Valda's Spire of Secrets, which is a very cool book that we love here at The Wandering Path.
Mage Hand Press.
Mage Hand Press. Shout out, shout out. It adds a whole bunch of classes to D&D. It makes the whole thing fresh. You know, we like to keep it fresh here. But don't worry, it all follows Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition. So if you were familiar with those things, as I'm seeing some nods in the audience, I love to see it. If you're familiar with that, hopefully we won't lose you too bad. On The Wandering Path, we are currently playing our first campaign, which is a D&D fueled story set in the city of New Prosper, a post-war metropolis on the rise, where magical crystals known as Astra power technology, industry, and prosperity for all, or at least a select few. The city's reach might exceed its grasp, but does its grasp exceed its heart? These are the kind of things we're usually concerned with, but magic can do so much for the people of New Prosper, allow them to create such wonderful, impossible things. So why don't we focus today on one of the lighter ones? Hello and welcome to the 16th annual New Prosper Junior Skate Invitational. It's a beautiful day for skateboarding competition. We're eager to get started. I'm Spitvox, your MC for the event. Our contestants are getting ready in the green room, so why don't we check in with them before we get things going here? Can my party roll initiative to see who gets to the green room first?
PG-13.
It's an 18.
12.
18.
Okay. Oh,
7.
I have a -1 to my initial.
Oh, I have a +4.
So you're there first, yeah.
All right, so coming into the skate park, big old weird skate park how professional scale?
Oh, professional.
Real professional, gotcha.
Like, I'm going to go ahead and say, if you've seen the skate park from, like, the Disney Channel original movie Brink,
Yes,
or the other
gotcha.
Disney movie,
All right.
An extremely goofy movie, like, that's what's in my head. There's a big wooden half pipe. It's a main feature of the park, and there's a huge open area with a bunch of, like, rails and street obstacles.
Heck yeah. Okay, so I'm starting real strong, huh? So rocking up on one shoulder on a skate leash are a bunch of inlines, on the other shoulder a bunch of quad skates, still rolling up on a skateboard.
How many wheels is that total on your person?
Just a series of wheels on my person. It rolls up in full pink leather motocross gear, bedazzled helmet with a bright white star on it. Stella Snyder, who is a Capra.
Now, before we get too much further, this question has been on my mind for the past 3 days. You're a Capra, you're a deer-like person, which is a feature of our city of New Prosper. How does the helmet fit?
Great question.
It is custom. The horns do go through.
Okay.
She has prong horns. So there's a gap for the helmet that she designed herself. Everything she designed herself, actually.
Sick.
So very bedazzled with the equivalent of a Stanley cup that is also bedazzled. She's just slurping real strong, ice clinking in it as she rolls through fashionably early as she scopes out the rest of the competition.
Next to enter is Tracy.
Hello, I'm Tracy Turner. I'm a human. Relax. She's got what is essentially a skateboard version of a business suit. So really form-fitting, professional zip-up, black, tasteful pant, trouser. Not even sneakers, actually the little loafers.
Okay.
She's got her skateboard on her back in a backpack situation. She's holding both straps, very cool. And she sees Stella and just goes,
Oh.
this cannot be happening. How did you get here before me? This is ridiculous.
I'm so much faster than you. What did you expect?
That's conjecture and your personal opinion.
Well, who's here first and who's here second?
Spicy.
Tension already. Next up is Squat.
I'm Squamata Tuatara Shepherd. I go by Squat because it's funny. And I am a lizard person. My helmet has a moonroof because I have a third eye. And I need to be able to see.
Okay.
So it's, normal, whatever a lizard would wear as a helmet, obviously.
Sure, we all know what a lizard would wear as a helmet, right?
Right?
Your typical lizard helmet.
Yeah,
and
there's
then a
tons on the
moonroof.
show.
I just imagine it's really
Yeah.
flat.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
really flat on the
It's
head.
It's honestly kind of conic.
It's kind of like one of those paperboy hats.
But your whole face goes in the paperboard.
Yeah,
You
Yeah,
stick it
exactly
on
like
like
that.
this, and then you wrap around back. So we all know lizard helmet.
Yeah.
With a moonroof. I am wearing. It looks like if someone in theater cast someone to be a skateboarder. So
no.
very fashionable, very awkward, and jazz shoes, not skate sneakers.
Like soft toe.
Soft toe jazz shoes
Oh
and
my
cargo.
God.
Are you wearing a dance belt?
Yes.
Oh,
Oh, yeah. Now I'm in.
Yeah.
I was out, but now I'm in.
You know me so well.
I do, unfortunately.
And I'm just happy to be here.
Wow.
Oh.
Hey,
Hi.
you haven't been answering my texts.
That's true. And I roll away.
Hi, I'm Squat.
What?
Squamata Tuatara, but you can call me Squat.
Okay, I'm gonna write that down.
You look like my favorite character from the musical Litigiously Brunette.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, yes.
That one was a
wow.
thinker. It's okay.
Thank you. I'm familiar with its work. I prefer How to Succeed in Marketing Without Really Trying Very Hard.
That's my time.
Yeah.
I gotta go.
Amazing. And last but not least, slinking in.
Hello. Yes, I kind of glide in on my toes, so I'm floating above the ground, but just my toes are sort of dragging behind the, yes. And my skateboard is floating vertically right next to me, like this, right? And then I'm a dark witch person, so I have, my familiar is a swarm of 20 infested rats.
Amazing.
Who are just fucking everywhere, it's
Everywhere.
pockets, on the skateboard, walking around between my toes. It's pretty sick. And then I sort of levitate up to the group. Hello, hi.
Hi, the darkness.
Hello. You can call me the darkness. And
I purposely don't make eye contact.
which makes me then just like stare at you harder. Like I'm like moving my head. To
Squat,
your,
be honest.
Hello.
Are they looking at me?
What is your name?
Which day? The guy or the rat?
The floating person.
Yes.
Are they looking right at me?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna just like stand behind Squat.
I start talking to the rats. I'm like, and they come closer.
So this is the darkness.
Right, yeah, no, I'm familiar with their work.
Oh.
I give Squat a knuckles because we're best friends.
Oh, darn. Okay, I'm gonna move somewhere else. They know each other now.
Yeah, there's a little bit of tension here in the green room. Some competitors re-meeting, perhaps. Some old hands at the New Prosper Junior Skate Invitational.
Yeah, we know this place like the back of our hands.
Well, Squad knows it like the back of their claw.
There you go.
I just want to say, by the way, that when I left today, my girlfriend was like, have fun doing Dungeons and Dragons and like fighting beasts. I was like, oh, it's a skate competition. And she was like, what?
Correct answer.
Yes.
If I'm not mistaken, that's what most of you were doing in the audience, right? You guys heard us going, we're doing a skateboard D&D show, and you went, I'm there.
Yeah.
Well, it's going to be a great day here at the 16th Annual New Prosperous Junior Skate Invitational. As we leave our contestants behind to properly center themselves before the competition, I would love to tell y'all how this is going to go down. So our contestants are going to be making acrobatics rolls for their tricks. And thank you so much for contributing your skate trick names.
Yes.
We are so excited. And they're going to earn points for how well they roll. Yes, it's Dungeons and Dragons with a winner.
Yeah.
And just like a popular skateboarding video game franchise, I have here a scale of trick reactions that I would love to go over with you, my audience.
Yeah.
So I have here a scale. It goes from total fail at the bottom to totally wicked at the top. And when somebody rolls for a trick, I would love to now, no pressure. You guys didn't know you were going to do this, but I would love to see if maybe we could get like a group cheer of it going. So I'm just going to do a test roll for myself here, and we'll see how it goes. Ready?
Here we go.
Okay, I got a 10. That was amazing. We're going to try one more time. Ready? Just for practice. Here we go. I got a 7. Well, I simultaneously loved and hated how that felt.
I had a brief thought of, oh no, an audience of people are gonna be saying total fail at us.
And really lean into the spin on the fail.
The stakes are high.
Okay.
So I think from there we can head back to our competition. Spit, what are we looking at? We take you now to the judges table to introduce our judges and get a little bit of the sense of what they might be looking for. First up is pro skating legend, winner of the very first New Prosper Invitational, and owner of Bird Nest Industries. It's Terry Eagle. Terry, what are you looking for today? You know, I'm just looking for something that pushes the limit, something that makes me believe. I haven't seen everything. I've been in this game a long time. I want to see something fresh, something new. Next up, we have lead designer for the skate fashion brand Vet. It's Giselle Vetmont. I want to see big spectacle, darling. Put on this show for us. And finally, we have a very special guest judge joining us today. It's Balthazar, master wizard and architect of the lower pits. Balthy, my man, what are you looking for today? I'm looking for something that will change the very paradigm of our world. Or I don't know, maybe a rad kickflip or something.
Is that my uncle? That character sounds like my uncle.
I'm worried about you.
You wish he was your uncle.
Does he?
Radical, well, let's head over to the first challenge for our scat contest today, the half pipe. Lay out your best vert style.
Okay.
Everybody, for the vert challenge, let's roll initiative once more.
Here we go.
17.
Yes! Hell yeah!
22.
17 as well.
I got a 7 again.
Lame.
My life is complete and I can die happy.
Yeah.
Squat, it looks like you're gonna go first, but as you guys line up behind, Tracy and Stella are once again neck and neck in the order. They're champing at the bit to get to the half pipe. Hey, Mayana and Lynn, can I get you guys to roll a flirt roll? So how flirt rolls work on the Wandering Path is my two players are about to roll charisma checks where they can add or subtract their charisma modifier. Oh. The goal for a successful flirt is to roll as close as possible. You want those vibes to be intact.
Okay.
How do we do?
I got a 7 on the die. What did you get on the die?
I got a 12 on the die.
Okay. If I add it, it's a 9.
If I subtract it, it's a, what's 12 minus 1?
11.
11?
What? I'm tired.
We have a lot more of that to do today. You know what I mean?
That's my warm-up.
All right.
So I think we're
I'm
going to
good.
be doing well.
We're good. It's like good. We're pretty close.
9 and 11?
Yeah, that's pretty
really
damn close.
close.
Honestly,
think it's not a math
the
game.
vibes between Tracy and Stella are electric. And they came in hating each other. And sure, there's like a little bit of animosity to fight through. But is there something underneath?
We can't.
You're looking well.
You're looking also well. And that makes me glad.
I'm extremely happy for you, I suppose.
This reminds me of my other favorite musical, Twisted, featuring Brenda and Elsica.
Oh, yes, that's a good one. I love that movie.
Elsica's green like I am.
I'm going to go ahead and say that's a party point for Beck.
I love it.
Yeah! Put it on the board.
Put a party point on the board.
Yep. Hell yeah!
Yeah.
Ooh,
That's a
Great question.
Thanks so much, random person in the
Audience
audience we don't
person.
know. A party point is where we do something funny, and I want to reward it, but in a way that doesn't mechanically interact with the Dungeons and Dragons story.
So we just have a scoreboard.
Yeah, and the scoreboard, we're about a year and some months into our podcast. Scoreboard has fully gotten away from me at this point. I have no control over the leaderboard of party points. I just try to toss my hat in every now and then.
Yeah, I'm the king of the party, not the king, the keeper of the party points.
Yeah.
Those are two entirely different
Very
things.
different.
The keeper.
But I do have the party crown, which will be given out to the biggest laugh of the day.
And guys, I want you to tell me when somebody's earned a party point. If the audience awards a party point, it's going to be like a shiny party point. It's like a foil premium party point.
A chase.
Yeah, a chase rare.
We have gold stars also.
Ooh, oh, you brought the gold stars too? So nice.
Yeah.
It's like our podcast is in real life or something. So, Squat, you are first up the half pipe stairs.
I'm going to turn around and I'm going to look at these two. And I'm gonna turn to Stella and I'm gonna say, you know what? It's all right. And then I'm gonna wink and I'm gonna head off.
Ooh, can you guys roll a flirt roll?
I'm the belle of the ball. I rolled a nat 20.
Let's go.
Dirty 20.
You rolled a dirty
I
20?
rolled a dirty 20.
Oh.
16 plus 4.
And then what's your modifier?
Plus 4.
No, Lynn.
Oh, I have a +1.
So that's pretty close.
That's
There's a lot of flirting up on this vert pipe.
We're skateboarders. That's kind of part of it, right?
get that blood pumping.
Is it? Is that a part of skateboarding that I
It
missed?
is the thrill of the sport, Ian.
Yeah, while you were in rehearsals or whatever.
I was also in rehearsals, to be fair.
So what does that moment look like as you're heading up for Stella? As upstairs?
Stella puts down the visor of her helmet just to avoid eye contact, and if there is a tinge of pink under the pink, it's just the pink. It's fine.
Amazing.
All right, Squat is gonna roll out and is immediately gonna start doing back and forths to try to build up momentum. And then she's gonna cast Accelerate, Decelerate on herself.
Amazing. Can you read us the text of that spell?
When a creature you can see within 60 feet, or just, I'm gonna do this, speeds up or slows down the attack the instant before it strikes, lessening or multiplying its force. And I'm gonna apply that to my board hitting the ground.
Yeah, so you wave a hand over your Astra-infused, magically enchanted skateboard right at the inflection moment, and it sends you sky high.
And I'm gonna try to do what Squat belovedly calls the clacked, squee, crampy, newt-newt.
One more time?
The clacked, scree, rampy, newt
Newt.
newt.
Sick.
What's not to get, Ian?
I don't know. That's the
Clacked,
level 1
squee,
trick.
Oh, here we go.
scrampy, newt newt.
Yep, that makes sense.
All right.
And is going to do as many flips as they can in the airtime allotted,
Okay.
and a final grab before they land.
Sick. Well, let's see how many you can get in. Give us that first acrobatics roll.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Thank God for a modifier. 16.
You head up. I think with such a high acceleration, you can get up there. You get up to like a 720 grab. Pretty sick, but unfortunately, as we all know, Terry Eagle, the inventor of the 900, so not quite there yet.
Well, it was an homage.
Sure, and he appreciates that.
And that's why the grab at the end.
Right, of course. You manage to maintain control of your board underneath your feet. It doesn't fly away from you as you roll, but I think you hit the half pipe. You come back down going so fast, and you head up the second side for your second trick. What are you going to do?
I'm going to do an audience named trick.
Oh, here we go. Okay.
Get in there.
We're shaking up our list
the
of
bucket.
audience-named tricks.
Okay.
So this trick is called
Oh, God.
I'm nervous.
the all hands on deck.
All right.
And
what is the al-
ironically, it doesn't include any hands or claws on the deck. So I'm going to let the board go past me with the acceleration that it's got, and I'm going to do a little fairy spin in the air, and I'm going to use my finger guns. Like, classic finger guns. I'm going to fire right at Stella.
Oh, yeah.
Whoa.
Are you using the spell finger guns?
Maybe later. But for now, just classic finger guns.
Just classic finger guns?
Vanilla
Classic
style.
finger guns.
Vanilla finger guns.
The all hands on deck parentheses vanilla style. Go ahead and give us that roll.
Letting the board go up and then doing a pirouette in the air and then grabbing the board back. Oh, 19.
Nice.
Sick.
You guys are the best.
Really great. Incredible. You managed some professional grade tricks. It's nothing super new. It's nothing super flashy, but like the precision on it, the consistency. We love someone who's really out there showing like their mastery of the fundamentals.
I use my tail to bring the board back to me. Squat's going to go down and is going to like start to skate for a third before seeing the referee go, ah!
Yeah, that's time. What a wonderful run from Squat.
I had so much more.
And and I can really see that you have a lot more to give out there. I'm excited to see what you bring to the street portion. That's Terry Eagle.
I just realized what Terry Eagle's a reference to. It took me a second. Very fun.
Oh, no. Oh, man. I was like, don't ask, because everyone else knows, and then it hit me. Oh, crap.
Terry Eagle's professional skater.
I hate you.
I believe once they've recovered, I think Stella goes next.
I'm fine. My castmates are so funny and beautiful. And horrible to me. Stella does give a very polite cheer for Squat upon landing, and then when he tried doing that trick, I was like, it's fine, we got there. Before she starts her run, takes a big bow, especially towards Giselle, does a couple pose, show off the fit before sending the board down first and then backflipping onto it.
Oh, damn. That's cool.
And then starting her run that way. And she loads up a spell onto herself that I'll say later.
Okay. Well, before we get too much further into your trick, for that bow, can you just give me like a quick performance check?
Performance, yes.
Yeah.
Ooh.
7. It's corny. We can say it. It's corny.
Ooh, the old pink outfit. Not perhaps my favorite choice.
But it's my choice, and that's what matters. As I continue the run unfazed. So as she starts building up momentum on the half pipe, picking up pretty incredible speed, she launches up pretty far into essentially a Superman, but also doing some incredible gymnastics as well. At one point, when the board hits the pipe, it looks like she's about to misstep and land incorrectly. But then all of a sudden, her spell kicks in, instant replay, that warps back, and then she does a final stunt pose back to where she originally was, and then re-lands the trick.
Wow. I think you got to roll that acrobatics check with advantage.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, with advantage.
16, I still have a +8.
That's totally wicked.
Yeah, there you go.
Incredible. What a performance. What a show. I think Balthazar, Master Wizard and Architect of the Lower Pit goes, the ability to reverse time. Interesting. Terry Eagle looks over and goes, yeah, Balthazar, I think that's interesting too.
A very grandiose bow as she steps off, and then she grabs her not Stanley cup and takes another big slurp as she walks off. She passes you and then kind of like checks your shoulder a little bit and goes, good luck out there. You're going to need it.
Wow.
And then winks at you.
Oh my God.
I was wondering
What's going on today?
Tensions are very high.
So confused. I'm next, right?
Yes, you are.
All right, cool. I walk very professionally with my board under my arm. I give like a little nod of respect to the judges.
Yeah, can I just briefly, the way you're carrying it and the graphic on the bottom of the skateboard is just a briefcase.
Yes.
As you're carrying it, looks like you're carrying a briefcase. Yeah.
Yep, correct.
Wait a second. Wait. So you're saying it's a briefcase on the deck?
And the way she's carrying it from the perspective.
Looks like she's carrying a briefcase.
Correct.
Perfect.
Correct.
Okay, I'm here.
I may be in high school, but I have big dreams for this city. Vote for me. So I get on my board, very straight, very tall. I just do a really strong kick. I build up some momentum, and then I try to do like where you grab the end of the ramp and do like an upside down thing. But just
Like a handstand.
yeah, but very straight.
Okay.
All right. Oh no! So what's fun about my character is I have a -1 to dexterity, and I rolled a 2.
Mayana, we were doing a skateboarding challenge. Why did you give yourself...
Exactly.
Why did you give yourself a -1 on a skateboard?
Because it's fun.
Mayana
She's
Barron,
really,
everybody.
thank you. She's doing her best.
She sure is.
Yep. And so second trick, she gets out of the very straight handstand that inspires no confidence. And she has a little like backpack tab, and she pulls a string out, and it's got this like vote for Tracy Turner flag. And she goes back down and like tries to like do like a flip in the air.
Vote for her for what?
Exactly. That is a 5.
Oh, yes.
Today, lame. Tomorrow, pretty okay. I know. But I believe in a future where it can be.
Oh my God, amazing. I think Terry Eagle goes, whoa, I've never seen someone so stiff attempt skateboarding. Amazing.
Thank you.
Truly something I've never seen before.
See? Straighten my tie.
Wow, just I was about to say the straightest person I've ever seen. Alienating most of my table. Neil, that's you.
Hello. I forgot to mention, just so we're clear, Neil loves like dark metal.
Yeah.
So not only am I wearing like full body fishnets under my, black ripped jeans with an extra stud belt and then like a crop top that, you know what I mean, the whole deal.
I know exactly what you mean.
Thank you.
I'm more intrigued by full body fishnet. Is it all one piece?
It's a one suit fishnet.
Oh, gotcha.
Under everything, so it's like an accent. It accents
Yes.
whatever you're wearing because instead of skin, it's fishnet. Okay, I just wanted to make sure. I just wanted to like get the vibe. Oh, and why did I bring it up? Because I'm wearing headphones that are like blasting dark metal as we go. That's why I wanted to
I'm
mention
going to
it.
yell as loud as I can, which probably can't be heard over in the middle. You got this, the darkness! And you're going to get bardic inspiration.
Oh!
What do I do with bardic inspiration?
You get to add a d6 to any ability check, attack roll, or saving throw for the next minute.
I absolutely adore that. And then can I pick one of the names?
Absolutely.
Heck yeah.
And just so you know, our players are getting bonus points every time they pick from the bin.
Yeah.
Yeah!
I just pulled 2, so buckle up, folks.
It's shocking to me, but I like really want to win this skate competition.
That doesn't shock me at all.
I know that like everybody who loves D&D is like, oh yeah, we're here to tell a story. We're here to like collaborate together. People play games to win.
Yes.
What if you could play Dungeons and Dragons and there was a winner at the end?
What if you play Dungeons and Dragons and you don't care if you win, you just want everyone else to lose? Then you're the dungeon master.
Where's that on the board? Where's that theory on the board?
That's sick.
Yeah. That's derogatory.
Okay, so I didn't know how to read this card for a second, and so I thought the name of the trick was Riley Hart. And I was going to go there, and then I thought this was the description, because the actual title of the trick is 8-foot vertical 360 radical turbo sonic tricky slide. So that's what we're doing. Okay, so
slide.
the tricky slide.
Okay, go ahead and give us that 360 turbo tricky slide.
8-foot vertical 360 radical turbo sonic.
Right, of course.
Don't forget the 8-foot vertical. That's going to be a part of the trick.
No, of course. Terry Eagle looks and is like, that's at least 8 feet. That's good.
Okay, so I turn up my dark metal loud as it can possibly go, and I slide the skateboard to the edge of the vertical ramp, and I go over the edge. At full speed, I descend into the bottom of the arc and fly directly up onto the other side, 8 feet.
I'm writing it down.
Over the side of the vertical. At which point I cast Hocus Pocus.
Tell me about Hocus Pocus.
It's a conjuration, and I can do a couple things. What I'm going to do is create up to 4 torch-sized spectral glowing orbs that float around me within range. The orbs do not provide light.
Okay.
Because I am called the darkness.
Right, sure. They're like what? Like voids or like black light or what?
Oh yeah, they're just 4 black lights.
Yeah, same.
4 fluorescent black light bulbs.
Can everyone at my table roll perception real quick?
Yeah.
I don't need to roll perception.
That is an 18.
19. Yeah. Double sick.
15 if I need it. I love you!
19.
Yeah, I think everybody. Yeah. Thank you so much. I keep forgetting to wait for it.
I don't. I wait for it.
They are ready.
This is a great audience.
Yeah.
Sunday. Bless you guys.
Yeah.
So I think everybody catches it as those black lights pass by the judge's table. Oh. Balthazar's dark robes light up with invisible sigils. Ooh. Everyone at the judge's table can see it, and none of them seem to have a reaction to it.
Can I insight check Balthazar?
Absolutely. Go ahead and roll with disadvantage
Okay,
for me.
fine. Not like I need it. I'm doing terribly.
Black light
let's see here.
runes on
11.
uniform.
I will never play a game of D&D.
I know. This is great.
Not bad.
Can we turn into a soundboard for when we actually record so you can hear everyone after we roll?
I'm giving the audience a party point.
Yay!
An 11, you say,
11.
with insight? This dude seems so unfit to run for the same office that Tracy's running for.
We can't have that.
No, you really should primary this guy.
Okay, yeah. Got it. Just clicking a pen.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm not doing great in general, and also I'm like, okay, where did this guy come from? Do we know?
Well, they said
He's the master architect of the lower pit.
Maybe he built the skate park? I don't know.
This isn't the lower pit. The lower pit sounds ominous and scary.
That's just the mine.
That's still scary. You're too pretty and you're not helping, okay?
Whoa.
Well, at least you called me pretty.
Okay, that's another
Visible.
foot.
I'm just gonna
do
stick
it.
back.
9.
5.
I don't know. Yeah, those. It's a little further apart.
I saw the way Squat winked at you.
I can wink at you too.
I don't want you to wink at me.
Sure.
No, yes.
I wink.
Okay. All right. Well, should we have to do it again? 10.
13 minus 4. 9.
Ooh. Wow. You know, despite being like a hardcore theater kid, Squat has Riz.
Yeah. Some of them do. Yeah. Some of them.
You know, you're right. You're absolutely right, Myron. I'm so sorry. I forgot.
Actually, what's your Riz modifier?
69.
Totally wicked.
Somebody in the audience said nice, and I just need to make sure that made it into the audio.
Sometimes we give out party points that we resent giving, and this is that one.
Okay. Let's come back to
All right.
Neil's
This
trick.
has all been happening while I've been doing a trick on the other side. No one's paying attention to Neil.
No, the black light made this all
Made
happen.
it all happen. Tell me how it feeds into the trick. So let's go ahead and roll.
Yeah, okay, thanks. So Okay, so I fly up, I'm 8 feet above, the black lights are here, and then they start spinning around me 360. I don't really do that wild of a trick. I like get off the board, and then the board floats up right next to me like it was when I walked in.
Sure.
And the black lights are like spinning. And I just like hang there for a second.
Yeah.
Like Chris Angel?
Like Chris Angel. And then I look across the vert ramp at all 3 of my competitors and I try to give them flirt eyes because I haven't had a flirt roll.
Okay.
Oh.
Absolutely. Everybody roll a flirt roll against Neil. We've never done a group flirt roll before.
16.
I rolled a 6. No!
9 minus 4. 5.
We're besties. That tracks. And then what did you get?
18.
The guy dressed in all black and the girl dressed in all pink. It was never going to happen.
He was a skater.
He was a boy. She was a girl. Can I make it any more
More
obvious?
obvious.
Never forget that Avril Lavigne married Chad Kroeger, the lead singer of Nickelback.
Sick.
That's true. That did
Nickelback
happen.
and Avril Lavigne were married. Okay, moving forward.
All of Nickelback.
So all of Nickelback, it was crazy. Okay, so they're spinning faster and faster, and then to fulfill the turbo part of this, the radical turbo, they all sort of like warp back into me as I drop onto the board and at full speed, sonic speed, you might say, zip back down the vert ramp and like do 360 slides up and then land on the other side.
How'd the roll go?
I didn't do it yet.
I didn't do it yet.
Add a d6.
Okie dokie.
Oh, yeah, Bardic.
Add a d6. Add a d6. 21.
Gotta go.
Good job reading it. Good job checking. Something.
Something like that. I'll write down some amount of points.
The other thing to keep in mind with all of today is that all of my 20 rats also have mini skateboards.
Okay. And
So it's ratical.
It's
the audience says that's a point. And that's canon and I can't change
That's
it.
democracy.
Yep.
so wait, you were saying something about I said rats on skateboards and then you were saying under what?
Yeah, so as your rats travel down with you, like behind you in a swarm on your little skateboards, we zoom to the bottom of the judges' table as like the curtain is like draped. It's pulled back a little bit at the center, and you see 3 rats sitting at a judges' table.
Oh my God.
Each dressed up like little judges.
It's in the system.
I'm judging you intently.
Gold star.
There we go.
Is there a little rat with evil wizard's robes on?
Yeah, there's a little rat with evil wizard's robes on, and the black light goes past, and you see tiny little rat-sized sigils on the robe, and it's going. Oh, that's a gold star for the, for the rat in the back.
Amazing. Incredible.
Radical.
So Neil, do you? I know you're busy coming back on stage to give out. Do you have a second trick?
What?
Second trick.
You have a second trick for you?
Second trick.
Oh, a second
Yeah,
trick.
you have to do 2. You got this. Yeah, get that. Yeah. What do we got here?
This is from Katie. This is called Getting a Job.
I think you picked yours.
I know. If you need
parentheses
assistance.
360 back on my BS. We broke Misha.
Oh no, this is good.
Okay, what would getting a job be on a skateboard?
Do you want my suitcase skateboard?
100%.
I give it to you.
I steal your suitcase skateboard.
That's fine. And I say, hey, we're even for that time I stole your trick.
Yes, because 2 competitions ago, Sophie saw me practicing in the parking lot.
Tracy.
Who's Sophie?
Sophie.
Tracy Turner.
Tracy Turner.
I wrote on Sophie Turner.
Because Sophie Turner is a completely different and also real person.
That's what it is. I was
Yeah.
like, why do I recognize this name? Tracy Turner.
I'm her long-lost sister.
I was practicing my trick in the parking lot before, and Tracy saw it, stole it, and then won the competition.
It's the only time I ever won, and I've been trying to do good ever since, which is why you should vote for me.
So I take your briefcase skateboard,
Go get that job.
and I just say, thank you. And I
welcome.
drop backwards off the ramp, like putting the board over my head. And go down on my hands, go up to the other side, put it on my feet, come back down, nice and easy.
Okay.
Didn't want to show off.
All right, let's hit it.
Didn't want to show off at the show-off competition?
He's getting a job. Oh. You don't want to be too flashy when you're getting a job. Write that down, everyone.
Must be respectable. I got a 16.
Nice.
Thank you. By the way, I opened a Coca-Cola bottle right before the show, and it went literally on every square inch of my person. And so I'm still like snorting out Coca-Cola.
Oh.
Just in case I make a weird noise up here, that's what's happening.
Sure, gotcha.
Are you sticky?
I'm very sticky.
Don't know.
That's amazing. I've written down everybody's points. Sorry, I was tabulating points for the first round. I think as you come down, Giselle Vetements goes, "We love to see it, darling. A true artist uses everything around them, everything from their friends, their family to get ahead."
Thank you, Giselle. I appreciate your appreciation.
It's like a Flight of the Conchords character.
You very much creep me out, but in like a chic way, darling.
Literally, a rat jumps onto your shoulder and like you didn't know it was there, and then it like kisses you on the cheek. Oh no, another flirt roll?
I'm rolling a special D20 that was given to us by Prince and Crits. Thank you very much, Prince and Crits. Oh yeah, she feels the rat crawling up her shoulder and goes, "Thank goodness we are not in the warehouse, and we would have the health inspector all over us."
That was so zested, Darkness.
Thank you very much, Squat. I appreciate your appreciation too.
Anytime.
Well, that was a fantastic round of skateboarding on the vert style. Let's go over our point total at the half.
Oh boy. I know already.
With 75 points, it's Tracy Turner. With 300 points, it's Stella Snyder. With 450 points, Neil Bigsby. And with 500 points, Squat Shepherd. Hey there, it's Misha. This is the rest stop. Come take a break beside the path with me, just until we catch our breath. I won't take you away from the live show action for too long here, just long enough to let you know that if you like us doing live shows, if you like seeing us in person and meeting us and laughing along with us, then the people you have to thank for making all of that possible are our patrons at patreon.com/wanderingpathpod. This week we are joined by new patrons Shakira, Sam R, and Laurel B. Thank you so much. And of course, we also couldn't make it happen without the classics, those folks who are there for us through thick and thin, our Voyager-level patrons and above. JWX, Aubrey L, Clara Sight, The Queer Mess, and Madison M. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Live shows take a lot of planning, a lot of doing, and a lot of upfront cost, but we love to do it. Being on stage and running a game live for an audience has honestly been a dream of mine for such a long time, and it's only through the generous support of listeners like you that we can even consider making it happen. And so, if you like what you're listening to right now and you want to see more of it, if you want to bring us life, sustain us, and bring us to new seasons and new locations, yes, our next live show is cooking even as we speak. If you want to help us make that happen, come join these wonderful folks in supporting us. One more time, that's patreon.com/wanderingpathpod. We are so thrilled to be sponsored once again this week by Mage Hand Press, creators of the incomparable D&D book Valda's Spire of Secrets. We are celebrating the fact that the Gunslinger class from Valda's is now on D&D Beyond. Play a Gunslinger if you like scoring powerful critical hits and having an entire arsenal of guns at your disposal. The Gunslinger class comes with 6 new subclasses, a slew of gunslinging spells, and new feats so you can shoot first and ask questions later. Plus, with its brand new lineup of firearms, you can turn any session into a shootout. Here, I want to call out specifically the High Roller Gunslinger subclass. This is a build where you can roll your attacks or ability checks in secret and then force the GM to call your bluff. It's such a fun dynamic and really takes some of the power out of the GM's hands and puts it into yours. Become the hero of your next game night with Valda's Spire of Secrets. This hardly scratches the surface of the cool stuff Mage Hand Press has come up with, and you can get a taste of the very best right now. The Gunslinger class and the player pack are both available now on D&D Beyond, and you can go to magehandpress.com to see everything they make. One more time, check them out at magehandpress.com. Okay, that's it for now. Let's get back on the path and back to the live show. We take you now live over to the street portion of our competition. Everybody roll initiative once more. I just love rolling initiative like a lot.
Yeah.
I just think it's the best roll, don't you?
10.
Fun one.
Oh, thank you.
Let's go.
Yeah.
21.
17.
13.
Somebody in the front went, nice.
Wow. Squat, you're up first once again.
I'm just so ready for this. I've been training for it. I've been doing like stretches and I've been playing Zip Zap Zop in the corner by myself. It's a lot harder by yourself, which means I'm really good at it.
Shit. No, zip zaps up by yourself. That's a party point.
I am going to kick right off and I'm going to go towards the rails and I'm going to try to grind the rail on my hands because I've been inspired by my friend the Darkness. And I call this trick.
Dun, 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 dun.
The 360 hurdy-gurdy.
Hurdy-gurdy?
Hurdy-gurdy.
I know that guy.
Yeah. It's named after this weird baker that came by my family the other day.
Did he have a man
Does he have a
bun?
man bun?
He had a man bun, and I thought he was super fallopian, just like weird. And so I was like, you're such a scamp, and I need a new name for my trick, and your name is Gordon, so I'm going to call this the hurdy-gurdy.
That's Ian's character from the
You're a
podcast.
bad person. Not only is Bex making fun of my character, you're doing it with all the verbiage from the episode that made fun of my character. And it's so hurtful and mean. And we're back.
Go ahead and give us that 360 hurdy-gurdy roll.
360 hurdy-gurdy is doing spins on the grind rail in a handstand.
Whoa.
21.
Terry Eagle goes, ooh, a spin during a grind in a handstand. Now that's putting things together in a way I haven't seen yet.
It's easier to see the board when you have a third eye, so you can sort of...
Oh, you always know where the board is.
I
'cause you're
always know where
looking
the board
at
is.
it. That's so smart.
Handstands are so easy.
Yeah, for sure. What do you got for your second trick?
Second trick.
Second trick.
Do another second.
Oh, yeah.
Second trick.
My second trick is from David. It's the Coca-Cola 180-degree no-toe explosion.
That's a gold star for David. Y'all can't see this
The
from home. Ian?
slow
Ian has
walk
walked
to the
all
back.
the way to the back.
I love that my entire street performance section has turned into a roast of Ian.
Go ahead and roll.
You got this.
Well, there's nothing you can do about a natural one. Even with a +8, there's nothing you can do about a natural one.
Yeah, I think when you crack the Coke bottle open, you get sticky and you get stuck on a rail and it makes you stumble. Oh. That's going to be 3 falling damage.
I actually cannot take falling damage because I cannot be knocked off my board.
Whoa!
Sticky lizard hair!
I just got Uno reversed on Mike.
Boom!
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's a mechanic of this character that I worked out with Misha in the beginning because I knew this was going to happen.
That's so funny.
You could do that? You were allowed?
I am.
Yeah, if anybody Venmos me $5, I'll add something to your character.
Okay, 1 second.
Can't die.
You weren't supposed to tell.
Okay, next up in the turn order is Stella.
Good luck out there, or whatever.
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 What? Ever.
Whatever. I'm also here.
So the rats, are they like part of it?
You'll see. And then I disappear. And then I reappear on your other side. You'll see.
Okay. As we go to the street portion, Stella takes a little bit of extra time analyzing the space. Goggles are now on to look at things.
Sure. For truly, what else are goggles for?
What else are goggles for? But which to see through?
At things.
Assesses the lay of the land in true ranger fashion, and she starts by taking off at a long sprint, does a wall run first before dismounting onto the board, performs a trick by Tyler, the high school dropout.
Yes.
In which she starts with the wall run, then sprints off with the board, and then, but the way it looks like she's about to hit the rails back first, like a backbreaker, but then very quickly is able to tumble over with the board, and do the rest of the run through the bowl.
Oh, parkour.
I should roll for that, right?
Yeah, you should. Acrobatics, please.
What's 16 plus 8, everyone?
24!
Thank you.
Totally wicked!
I don't know why I was doing math myself. You're all here. So that was trick number 1. That was a high school
Hell
dropout.
yeah.
Thank you, Tyler.
At the judges' table, they're all Giselle and Terry are sort of muttering to themselves. They're like, "Oh yes, get a trick we think is a different trick. So crafty. So not what we expected."
Tracer should know I love a fake out.
Yeah. That was me.
That was you.
Yeah, that was me.
We're all doing this. This thing's right here.
bucket
Next
guy.
trick.
Little bucket
Keep in there.
trick.
Get in the bottom of it. Yeah.
There you go. Uh-oh.
Oh no.
This is from definitely not Tyler. You see that, right? It's definitely not Tyler.
It's the same handwriting.
It's definitely not Tyler.
Yeah, but it's just someone with the exact same handwriting as Tyler.
But it's not Tyler.
I believe that.
Definitely
Yeah,
not
it's,
Tyler.
it's definitely. And this is the this is the antidepressant.
Okay, tell me about the skateboard trick name called the antidepressant.
Get a job in antidepressant. We are really living in 2025.
Yeah.
So after that move, slides under several rails in like a little
slalom.
Yeah, that's what it's called.
Yeah, that's what it's called. Yeah.
Does that, rides right up to the darkness, offers a fist bump, and be like,
Of course, I return a fist bump.
I appreciate your appreciation. You should smile more. And
Can we?
Oh, party boy!
The audience has party point. I was going to take a party point away from you. Whoa, that's the party crown. Okay. Well,
And then backflips and rides away.
yeah. Saying something mean, backflipping, and riding away. The true antidepressant.
That is a 17.
Great. Great.
That was chaos.
I don't know. The rats were there.
You glance over at the judges' table as you come off of your run here. Spitbox is over the mic, sort of praising you and getting everybody ready for the next round. You take a look at Balthazar, quietly muttering to himself under his breath.
Yeah, Snape style?
Stella, do you want to roll Arcana for me?
That's not going to be great, but sure. 12.
12? In your free-running days, you have seen closed-off sections of the city blocked by wards that sort of are no-go areas for you. I don't know if you've ever seen anybody cast one, but you can see sort of a slight shimmer in the air around Balthazar as a ward gently comes into being.
Uh-oh.
I want to know if that's nefarious or fun.
Sure,
glyph?
go ahead and roll an insight check, I guess.
Wonderful.
Roll for fun.
Roll for vibe of glyph.
Insight, you said?
Yep.
21.
Yeah.
Sure. As you turn your attention and get closer, you can hear, as part of the ritual, the magic spell, the incantation, woven in there is, no bad vibes, no bad vibes. Balthazar doesn't love bad vibes.
Ooh.
Shocker. This guy in the black robes, interesting.
I don't think that dude's your uncle. He doesn't like bad vibes, but you seem about bad vibes in a fun way.
That is an accurate assessment.
Yes. It seems like you appreciate a bad vibe.
I definitely enjoy a vibe that is bad.
Tracy, that's you.
All right, I pulled one from Ian Frost called the Cinnamon Roll.
Yeah.
Rep the Ians.
Yep, rep the Ians. Don't pull the Ians, okay? So I grind on the rail, I stand straight up, and I just put my fingers to my cheeks like this as I grind down the rail.
Precious cinnamon bun, too good, too pure for this world.
Yeah. Oh, right, I have to roll.
Yeah, you have to roll for it.
Vote Tracy.
That is a 1 minus 1, that's a 0.
That's not even on our board.
It's not even on the board. The audience is flabbergasted. They don't know what to say. I think
Super
B.
I think that's exactly right. I think it's a wipeout.
Take me out.
I think
No.
that's 2 falling damage
Nope.
for Tracy.
I cast Featherfall.
What?
Okay.
Whoa.
Already?
As soon as, yeah.
Wow.
Why? There's not going to be any combat or anything, right?
There would never.
I'm like, ah!
This is
And then
just
I,
a fun little game of skateboarding.
float
Yeah,
above the ground.
You're about to fall, and an unseen force lifts you back up and onto your board, and you keep skating.
Okay.
Does that look like it was part of the trick to the judges?
Roll deception.
Ooh, deception. Okay, let's see. That is a 4.
What? Throw that die into the crowd.
Here, you can have the Prince and Crits die.
Thank you.
Yeah!
Blessed.
I hope so. I'm sorry, dice.
Okay, well, you recover not so gracefully. I think the judges can tell.
Yeah.
I think you see a sympathetic look come across Terry Eagle's face. You see Balthazar deep in his chant. And what do you got for your second trick?
You got it. I pulled from somebody named Lakea. Very cool name. A 1080 flamethrower.
Yeah.
After I wipe out so bad, I take my Vote For Me banner and I say, I'm not worthy of this anymore. And I pull out my little lighter from the days when I used to be cool. And I set it on fire. And then I do a 180 with this flaming banner on the back of my skateboard.
You see the security guard next to the judges' table start to mobilize, and Terry Eagle reaches over and goes, no. Let's see where she's going.
No.
No.
6. Oh, no. Yes! You're correct.
The power of Mayana to roll 4 dice, it's just like gravity.
Wow. So
It's
good.
the power of Tracy Turner. She's not built for anything except democracy.
And you know, maybe because you were trying to rely on your own tricks for this one, right?
I was trying to go the straight and narrow.
How'd that work out?
It didn't go great.
That's politics, baby.
That's politics, baby.
Sorry, too real for the room. Okay, last up in the order, Neil, the darkness.
Let's go.
Darkness.
Time to rock.
And roll.
I was gonna say this, but then Tracy did such a bad job that I can't say this. But in my mind, I'm thinking, now Tracy, a trick you can't steal. And I cast a level 1 spell because there won't be any combat.
No.
Why would
Why
there
would
be?
there be combat?
It's a skateboarding competition.
Yeah, there would never be combat. That's crazy. I cast prehensile hair.
Okay.
Never seen this. You grow unduly long and tough hair, even from your eyebrows, which you can manipulate at will. You can use your hair to perform simple tasks within 10 feet of you, such as manipulating an object, opening and unlocking a door or container, stowing or retrieving an item from an open container, pouring the contents out of a vial. There's just so much you can do.
This is Bayonetta meets Bobo 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 Bo.
Yes!
Wow, taking me back.
Yeah, there's an anime that wasn't on our vibes list for sure.
Throwback.
And then what I think I do is I do a manual, like I start as but like I'm not on the board. I'm like, my hair is holding me a couple feet above the board, like I'm an octopus kind of.
Okay.
A hairctopus. And like I'm doing a manual and I snap my fingers and my dark metal music comes over the loudspeakers. Ooh. And I start dancing while I'm manualing and then the hair starts kick flipping the board. Sure.
Cool.
And I do that in a circle.
Amazing. Go ahead and roll.
Incredible. Your little one-man mosh pit. One man,
Yes.
20 rats in a
Exactly.
hair mosh pit.
Yes. Oh my God, do all the rats get long hair too?
Yeah.
Yeah, why wouldn't they?
What were they?
24.
Everybody loves a rat hair swarm. Giselle says, certainly a look, darling.
Certainly a look.
Second trick, baby. What do you got?
Oh, right. Can I
Do
have a
it.
trick?
Do the thing.
Give me a trick from the box.
Box trick.
This is so cool. This is the popcorn bucket from the D&D movie, and
Yeah.
Lynn painted it, and they put a thing on it. It's like the coolest thing I've ever seen. This is from Paige. Man, I keep picking the long ones. The quote, why skateboard when you could be eating a whole cheesecake, end quote, skateboard trick.
Oh my God.
So I'm upset because here's how that goes. I was plotting a thing with another spell and a whole everything, and I start to do that spell. P.S. All the rats are riding with me now in unison.
Right.
And there's 20 of us, so it's me with long hair and then 20 little lines of like 3-foot hair, kind of like we're fighter jets, right? And I'm about to do this whole big thing with lights and sound and the Eye of Anubis, and then literally I see someone in the crowd holding a cheesecake. And what's up, what? It's Gordon holding a cheesecake!
Oh, we got him.
Gordon Baker.
I owe you a gold star, and I owe you a gold star, and I have not forgotten. And all 4 of you in the back. And literally the rats, their thirst for cheesecake takes control, and we abandon the entire trick. No, the rats abandon the trick, and their hair, as they're like flooding the cheesecake, like trips up the skateboard. And then I'm trying to do flips while I can, but I don't know how it goes.
For sure. So we're going to do the skate roll in a second. Hey, Gordon, can you roll a wisdom saving throw for being covered in rats?
Yes. He's a different guy now. Yes.
Man,
Yes.
oh my God, what a fun skate competition. This is so great. I'm so glad we're hearing this. Cheesecake is so 5. Oh my God, I'm covered in rats. Get him off me.
Yeah, sick. Gordon will remember that.
Gordon's a baker too, so like vermin in the no. Not
Okay, Neil, go ahead and roll for your skateboard trick.
Oh my God.
for your being abandoned by your rats. See if you can out charisma your rats with your skateboard trick.
18.
Hey!
I cast a spell on my Anna earlier that I would get all of your dice karma.
How'd that, yeah, what spell is that? Can I have it?
No.
Okay.
As you roll off of the skate park ground over the threshold as you end your skate run, Spitvox congratulating you over the PA, something in the astrocrystal in your board clicks, and a circuit of energy is completed around the skate park. A crackling barrier arises, and Balthazar, master wizard and architect of the lower pit, stands dramatically from the judge's table and goes, "Yes, your radical energy. I have absorbed it all. I will take this rad energy and rule the world. Now none shall call me a nerd. Who's a nerd now?" And the energy arises like white glowing mist off of the skate park and coalesces in the middle of the street portion as a glowing wraith made of electric protoplasmic jelly.
There's combat?
It twists on a vibrant blue stem running from top to bottom of the thing and screeches an unearthly scream. Balthazar grabs his judge's table microphone and says, "Now for the third portion of the competition, the death-defying portion!" Everybody roll initiative.
Can you at least tell us our scores before the third portion?
We want to know who won.
Hey, buddy. If you do more skateboard tricks in this competition, I'll add it to your point
Oh,
total.
competition's still going.
Give me it.
Let's go. Just want to say, though, for the record, feels more like my uncle at this point, right? Maybe not. Okay, moving on.
Through marriage, maybe?
Yeah.
All right. How we roll?
Oh, God. Okay, I rolled a 10.
11.
18.
16.
Oh, I have to roll. I have to. Ooh. Okay. First up in combat, Stella.
Oh, that is a bad vibe. Okay. Girl, get it together. Set more things on fire.
Okay.
I missed that about you. And I take off running.
Who was I before? This business suit.
Straighten your tie and get into it. Go.
Okay. Don't die out there.
You too? No one, please, no one die.
Okay.
Immediately on the horrible electric goo mass, goggles still on, still seeing things through them. Because what are goggles for? And bonus action, Hunter's Mark on the big radical beast up in this biz. I don't know what I'm saying. Help me. As I skate through the bowl, I'm going to try and launch myself up over the creature. I'm making gestures of a creature.
Sure.
For the audio
Big
listeners
claw
at home
arm.
later.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, that's
I
creature.
skate up and over it, do thank you, Shadow, with the ultimate kickflip. And while doing that kickflip, I'm going to throw... I'm gonna reflavor a dagger as a throwing star.
Okay.
It's my star.
Yeah.
Like the really iridescent glimmering star, and I'm gonna hit this guy.
Sure, you're attacking from above, so I think you attack with advantage.
Ooh, I love that for me. Oh, what is 18 plus 6 again? Thank you, everyone.
Yeah!
And then with Hunter's Mark, I deal an extra 1d6 of damage with that weapon attack. For 4 points of damage. We didn't do a damage.
It scales different because they're different dice.
And then, actually, quick question. Because I'm a free runner ranger,
Yeah.
if I move through a hostile creature's space, leave a creature's reach, or move at least 15 feet, I would deal an extra 1d6 on the next weapon attack I make on my turn.
Okay.
I don't know at what point that kicks in.
You were skating up and over the thing. I think it happens now.
Yeah, now? So an extra D6 for that? Yay, 4.
Woo!
That you just doubled your damage.
Yeah! And that's why you read your character sheet.
Yeah. How'd the trick go?
Oh, the trick
The
part.
ultimate kickflip.
Oh, the
I need to
ultimate
know.
kickflip part. Ah.
You got it.
Ooh. 17 plus 8.
I didn't know this was about you with the bad at math thing.
I'm in front of a lot of people, and then it makes it hard.
Normally, we
Yeah.
record the podcast in a pillow fort in Misha's
Yeah.
living room, so it's a very safe space for the math.
Yeah. I can take my time with the math.
Yeah. Okay, next up is the darkness.
Oh, yeah.
Let's get it on. Okay, so I'm still like a Herkta person, right? Now, when we were picking weapons for this Dark Witch, this was one of the options, and I'm not kidding you. There was this goth kid who was a friend of mine in high school who actually legitimately did show up to school with one of these one day, so I had to pick it. My weapon is a whip.
Wait. There was a guy who showed up at your high school with a whip?
He brought it to drama club after school, and then we
Theater
just
kid.
literally did, like, it wasn't like, I've got a whip and I'm weird. It was like he brought a whip, and then we just tried doing a whip in the theater room for like 2 hours. So I have a whip.
Okay.
I think what I do is I take the whip in one hair tentacle and my skateboard in the other, maybe like a shield.
There you go.
Dungeons and Dragons is a good game.
Yes, it is.
It's
the
such
best
a good game. Wait, I'm a witch. What am I doing? God, you guys, I'm sorry. I've never played a witch before. I lied. I cast Eye of Anubis. But the whip and the skateboard are there for flavor. I have
I'm
Anubis.
imagining a really frightening magical girl transformation with those parts, but the hair and the rats are the swirling forces.
Yeah.
And then you do all of that, and you still don't use any of it.
Yeah, and then, and it's like a moonbeam comes out of my eye, my left eye, so it's like. I roll for that, I presume.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I thought it was a critical fail. It's a 7 plus what's it? Hey.
Plus.
Plus 5, so 12. See, you spoke too soon.
Not bad, but not a hit on the rate.
All right, he has an AC.
Well, fine.
Yeah, this monster has an AC that you have to hit also. Yep. Anything else?
Yes, literally, this trick name is called the Twisted Sister. I snap my fingers, and the sound change, because my dark metal is still playing while we're in combat.
Yeah.
And I snap my fingers, and a song that's not Twisted Sister, it's called...
Upside Down Siblings.
It's called Upside Down Siblings plays, and I just do one kickflip.
Yeah. It's a song called We're Reaching Our Limits Swiftly.
Yeah.
It's dumb. Do you want to rephrase? Forget I even said that. It's fine.
I'm going to take a party point away from Misha.
Thank you, Erin.
And 25.
Oh.
I rolled huge on those basic of tricks.
Totally wicked.
Incredible.
Yeah, amazing. Next up, the Phantasm is going to go. It's going to reach out its tentacles that float eerily through the air. It's going to screech and thrust them forward towards Stella and Neil.
No, thank you.
Is that mechanically or just...
No, that's my free action as a response, as a person.
Wait a sec. Let me look at my reactions. Nah.
Both of those rolls are over 20.
Oh, wait. Accelerate, decelerate. I'm going to decelerate the attack.
Is it a reaction?
Yes.
Oh.
I'm going to reduce the damage the target takes by 1d6 plus 4.
Okay. That's pretty big. Does a 20 hit both of you?
Yes, because we're level 3.
Oh. It stabs into you as you complete these tricks, and all of a sudden, you feel your energy draining. You're becoming tired. You're becoming less cool.
No!
It's absorbing your coolness.
No!
This is my worst nightmare.
So that's going to be 8 piercing damage and
Minus.
5 psychic damage.
Minus
Minus how much?
1d6 plus 4.
Okay.
Roll that.
Ooh, that's max. That's 10. Ooh. So it's going to be 3 damage to both of you.
Great.
Squat. That is your turn.
Squat is slightly jarred by everything that's happening, but immediately sort of shakes it and goes right back into skateboarding. Skateboards all the way up to this creature, seeing that it's sort of gelatinous and see-through in some way. They go through the jelly, grab the spine, and do a spin around.
Whoa.
And head back the way they came.
Okay.
And that is called the Omega Super Cool Trick Ride.
Yes!
Thank you, Oliver B. And cast Vicious Mockery.
There we go.
Yeah.
Yes.
Also, as I move out of I've got advanced tumbling, so I can move through the space of any creature by performing acrobatic bounds and flips. Once I've moved through a creature's space, the creature has disadvantage on opportunity attacks against me until the end of my turn.
Ooh, very nice.
So I'm going to cast Vicious Mockery as I spin around and go, Jelly is so 3 years ago. Wisdom save, please.
Oh, for me. Oh, my. Oh, my. The 10?
It fails.
Yeah.
It does not succeed. You take 1d4 plus psychic damage and have disadvantage on the next attack roll you make before the end of your next turn.
Whoa.
Max damage.
Incredible. You want to roll for the trick real quick? See how well the trick
yeah.
goes?
Yeah. How'd the trick go?
19.
Nice.
And I want to shoot a Bardic Inspiration at... Yeah, I'm going to shoot a Bardic Inspiration at Tracy.
Is that a 6?
Yes.
It's a D6? Awesome. Thank you.
What does a theater kid giving Bardic Inspiration like in the heat of the battle look like?
Non-lethal finger guns.
Non-lethal finger guns. Non-lethal finger guns.
Non-lethal.
Important.
You got this.
Okay. Thank you.
Tracy.
Don't worry. Safety's on.
Sorry, I was so immersed in your performance. I thought I was really there.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, you're welcome. All right, is it me?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, I take out another vote for me, Tracy Banner. I have backups, obviously. And
Tracy's nothing if not prepared.
this is my lion banner, which is the thing that captains do. And so I can do a couple different things. I think for this one, yes. When I hit a creature with a weapon attack on my turn, I can expand one battle die as a bonus action to challenge the target to a duel.
Okay.
So I will use one of my battle die, and I will roll to hit him with my longsword, but my longsword is my skateboard.
Right.
Oh,
Yes.
it's a nat 1. No! What is happening today?
You used up all your good rolls
I
yesterday.
used up all my good rolls yesterday. I know! Crazy! I know!
Bardic can't help with that.
I know it
So
can't.
sorry.
I know it can't.
No.
Yeah. So I swing wide and I go, wow, I'm so lame. Wait a second. And that's the end of my turn.
Okay. Foreshadowing. Okay, we're back around to Stella.
Stella, that's me. Okay, I'm gonna grab another one. Page. Let me narrate first what is happening.
Walk us through it.
Can I have someone roll a d6 for me just so I can choose
Yeah,
a
somebody
person
do it.
real quick? One, great. As I do this, I got stabbed, right? By a horrible thing, and now I'm becoming less cool?
Yeah, it
That is
sucked the
what's
coolness out your
happening?
brain.
Cool. I'm gonna skate up to Squat. Bleeding? I guess I'm bleeding.
We got really real really fast.
I'm sorry I never answered your texts. It's complicated. Yeah? Yeah. Let's talk later.
Bleeding.
Yeah, it's cool.
Okay.
And as my bonus action, I will backflip away using tumble.
Okay.
Which also, in this moment, will also prevent any opportunity attacks since I was close to the thing.
Yep.
I tumble away, avoiding both emotional damage and opportunity attacks. So that is the Pookie Bear Shuffle.
Pookie Bear Shuffle.
Okay, roll for the Pookie Bear Shuffle.
What's 7 plus 8?
15.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And as I backflip away bleeding, I throw another dagger.
Okay, sick. Roll the hit.
That's how you deal with all your problems, right?
Yeah.
Throw a dagger at
Yeah, you backflip away, throw a dagger. 17 to hit?
17 will hit.
Excellent. Hunter's mark. That's
You know what? I'll just go ahead and reveal anything nice or above is going to hit.
That's pretty nice. That's 3 points of damage.
How many?
Just 3.
Okay.
A gentleman's
three.
three.
We're doing
A
great.
gentleman's 3.
We're doing so great.
Doing so good. Action, bonus action, and my movement is I skate slowly as my coolness is fading.
Yeah, as you sort of skate towards the edge of the street park, you sort of reach out a hand at the barrier as you're skating across it, and you can feel a little bit of your coolness draining out of your finger and into the white rising fog around the barrier.
My life essence.
It's okay, I still think you're cool.
If you can't be cool, what's even the point anymore?
Exactly.
Gotta be cool.
Gotta be
Next up
cool.
in the turn order is Neil the Darkness.
Cool to be kind in the
Don't, we'll get demonetized, you guys.
Okay, so I just want to lay this out. So he created a wraith, right?
Yeah.
They were fighting. But is he behind the wraith? So is it the wraith and him?
You take a look back, and it seems like some of the fog from around the edge of it is being siphoned towards the judge's table. Balthazar is using the free radical nature of this wraith to absorb the coolness from the skate park.
Oh, okay. So it's like a conduit, and then he's just sitting behind the judge's table getting cooler.
Well, he's standing.
He has sunglasses on.
Yeah, he's standing and like has his arms raised in a dramatic fashion, like so.
That's a party point.
Thank you very much.
Misha lost one, so it's really good to get one.
Ooh, clutch party
Breaking
point. Thank you
even.
so much.
And then, do we know, obviously, Eagle is like a huge person in the space. Is Balthazar like a famous person in the space? Do we know Balthazar? I'm just trying to get a vibe.
As you look at the rest of the judges' table, Terry Eagle and Giselle Vetements seem to be dazed as though in a trance.
Oh no. The gaslighting.
Gatekeeping.
Girl
bossing.
I think I get angry at Balthazar for ruining my most sacred of hobbies, skateboarding. And I whistle for my rats.
Sure.
And I start to skate over to Balthazar.
Okay.
I don't like it when you say "okay" like that.
No, go ahead.
Makes me feel like
Please, I'm excited to see what happens.
I'm not now. Now I'm scared. Okay, come
Fine,
on over.
I'm
and see what
bored to
happens.
see what happens. I don't want to see what happens in the story or the game.
Okay, fine. So I whisper for my rats, and as we're all converging upon Balthazar,
Yeah.
I cast one of my hexes, Dire Familiar.
Okay.
So for 1 minute, my familiar's hit point maximum and current hit points are increased equal to twice my witch level, and they get bonus damage to their attack rolls equal to my charisma, which is 6.
Oh my God.
And I think they all get big. I think it's
yeah.
all like 20
Big
giant rats
So all of a
with
sudden,
like mullets.
So all of a sudden, a swarm of 20 rats with mullets turns into a swarm of 20 giant rats with mullets.
When we say giant, like, give me an idea of how big they are. Are they like dog size?
Yeah.
So it's me and 20 dog-sized rats speeding
mullets.
towards Balthazar.
Yeah.
What'd you say?
And they're all skateboarding.
All on skateboards.
Everybody's skateboarding.
Yeah, the little rats at the bottom of the judges' table all hold up tiny signs made of trash that all have 10s on them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Except for the tiny evil rat Balthazar that's also channeling.
Yeah, for sure.
And then can I attack then or no?
The rats can attack.
Yes, that's what I wanted. That was so loud.
Yeah.
So all my rats just pile onto Balthazar and attack 20 of them.
They attack as a group.
Yeah.
The attack is a group.
Yeah.
It's a big like, but they're punching. They're not, I don't know. No, their attack is bite.
One group bite.
That's a 15.
That's nice. That's gonna hit.
Yes.
I think Balthazar is standing there saying, "Yes, the ratitude, the ultimate coolness. I can feel."
I get hit by the ratitude.
Balthazar, as he's being roll for damage, but I'm gonna narrate some things.
10.
Okay, excellent.
Wow.
It's +6.
Yeah. Balthazar looks you in the eye and goes, "The darkness. I thought you would be with me. We could have ruled the cool nature of the city together."
Look, I stand for everything that you're doing, but you're ruining my skate competition, and I only want to win this competition.
No! And he gets bitten by rats. Next up, the Wraith is going to go, I think, hearing the scream of its master, it's going to come over and attack the swarm of rats and try to get the swarm of rats on.
Swarm of rats is so sick.
I feel icky saying it. I don't like it.
Swarm of rats.
I don't
Could you
like
imagine
it.
20 dog-sized rats? That's so many
With
huge...
mullets?
With mullets.
With mullets.
Like a boxer, like a medium-sized dog.
I was imagining Pomeranian.
Nah.
He's very tall.
no,
he has a
bigger?
skewed perception
Rats are
of what
big.
is large.
I'm
or
sorry.
small.
I'm sorry, Misha. You continue.
Yeah, go.
No, it's cool. I fully lost control of the podcast
You
at
got
this point.
this.
So the Wraith is going to glide over the field. In fact, it's going to twist and turn on its stem and disappear briefly from the world, and then twist back and reappear above the judge's table. And it's going to thrust its tentacles down onto the pile of dire rats and start to pull them off of Balthazar. It's a swarm of rats, so it's hard to get a handle on. That's only going to be one hit on the dire rats for 7 damage total.
Ooh.
On the rats.
Okay.
And a couple of the rats sort of like stumble and fall off of their skateboard. The rat's coolness is being stolen.
The mullets are becoming comb
They're
overs.
the coolest part of me.
No, they're mullets.
Yeah, the mullets shrink and become like male pattern baldness.
Yeah.
That's just me on testosterone.
Okay, that is Squat's turn.
All right. It seems like it's time to ride or die.
They said it. That's a part. Yeah, that's a party board for that. Thank you for saying the
Just
title.
present it, and I appreciate that. I'm going to cast whatchamacallit, instant replay, just in case.
Okay.
And then I'm actually going to cast mirror
Now is that a
image.
spell or?
Oh wait, no, sorry. I'm going to cast mirror image instead of the other one.
Okay, that sounds good.
I'm going to cast mirror image. So now there are 3 squats on 3 different skateboards. Actually, there are 4 squats because squat still exists, and now I have 3 friends.
Nice.
And 3 of me are all skateboarding, and we're going in, and we're doing tumbles on the board,
Okay.
and then we're gonna get back to the creature, and we're gonna do another trick called the tallest pudding. Where the 3 mirror images of squat pile on top of the original squat and do flips off in other directions to try to disguise which squat is the real squat.
Sure, like a one-person cheerleading routine.
Exactly.
Yeah,
and
right.
then all 4 land on a board and you don't know which one is the real squat.
Ooh. Tricky.
And we go again through the space of the creature so it has disadvantage on its next attack.
Okay. Sounds like a plan.
Oh, and bonus action, I'm going to give Bardic Inspiration to Tracy again because she needs it.
Thank you.
That's so nice of you.
Thank
You
you.
got 2.
All right. Cool. Okay.
Yep.
Here we go. I look at my friends and how cool they are. And then I look at my suit and I realize I'm lame. And I see the Wraith and its back is to me. And I do Ring Around the Train Day. Thank you, Hannah.
Thank you, man.
I rolled in advance because I was afraid. And I got a 19, -1, which is an 18. Can I use my Bardic?
Yeah.
So that's 18 plus 6 is 24, I believe. Plus another 3, 27.
Yeah!
And
Off the charts wicked.
And I would like to do a little choo-choo as I rush my board and I leap directly into the body of the Wraith, hoping that it will absorb my lameness and kill it. You're right, it doesn't.
If you guys want to know what train day is, listen to the podcast.
Podcast.
Check out the podcast, WonderCon.com. Okay, we've fully left Dungeons and Dragons mechanics behind.
Yeah.
I don't know what to do about
Rule
this.
of anime.
Yeah, which is, as you know, supreme in our podcast.
Yes.
I think I would like you to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Okie dokie. Natural 20.
She saved it all for this moment. This singular moment.
Well deserved.
You jump, body forward, and float in the center of this giant screaming wraith. The lameness exudes forth from every pore in your body.
Pull my tie all the way up.
The white and blue lights coming from within it dull to a beige, a dirty beige. And as the light dims from the thing, it crumples in upon itself around you. You feel the compressing force of all of this protoplasm absorb down and onto you in an instant. It's gonna be
Here we go.
4 force damage.
Feather fall.
Ow.
It's force damage, it's not falling damage, it's force damage. Don't tell me. Who's running this podcast?
We are.
And just at the moment of implosion, the thing radiates back out and a rainbow flare bursts forth across the entire field, returning coolness to all. The light recedes. The wraith is gone. Balthazar is nowhere to be seen. There's an empty seat at the judges' table, and none of you can quite remember why or who was supposed to be sitting there.
Listen to the podcast.
People
It'll
who
make
listen
sense.
to the podcast know why that is the case. In the meantime, please excuse me, I have to do a little bit of math of my own.
Oh, here we go.
Talk amongst yourself.
Hey, how's it going, everybody?
I'm so good. How are you?
Feeling great.
I've got one more trick to read out, even if it doesn't count for the competition. I just need to give this shout out, the slippery penguin. I was gonna do a belly slide.
Yeah, that's appropriate. That's appropriate.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I had this. Oh, yeah.
Thank you. Just thank you for everyone for filling out these things.
Yeah.
Round of applause to all of you.
I'm going to read out the 2 I didn't use. The Sliding, Gliding, Riding Hot Dog by Jess. And the Sidelong Kick Boot Scoot by Hannah.
Incredible.
And I
That's
pulled-
really knocked it out of the park with these trick names.
Yeah.
We were gonna get, and we really got it. Thank you so much.
If you did a trick and we read it, please come up. I'll give you a gold star, and then Jazzy triple flip. That's what I was going to knock Balthazar out with it. But he's gone.
As the light recedes, the other 2 judges, Terry Eagle and Giselle Vetements, come out to the empty street portion of the skate park where you all are standing, equipped on your board, stationary. Not sure why you've formed up in this formation, but the trophy comes out and Spitvox comes over the PA and says, "We don't know what that just was, but it's time to announce our winner!" Coming up a 9, but not too far. With 1,025 points, it's Tracy Turner. Tied for second place with 1,200 points, Squat Shepherd and Stella Snyder. And with 1,300 points, and the winner of the Junior Skate Invitational, Neil the Darkness Bigsby.
This is the happiest day of my life.
Darkness, 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 darkness.
And Terry Eagle hands you a big skateboarding trophy and a check for 500 gold.
I thought you were going to say 5 gold, and I was like,
And since you're a one-shot character, you'll never get a chance to spend it. That's the Wandering Path, everybody. Thank you so much for coming out. You had a fantastic time. WonderCon, you have been exceptionally good to us. We hope to do it again really soon. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you.
The Wandering Path was created by me, Misha Stanton, and produced by Bex Taylor Klaus, Lynn Raffil, Mayana Barron, and me. The story was game mastered and sound designed by me, Misha Stanton. It was played and performed by Bex Taylor Klaus, Lynn Raffil, Mayana Barron, and Ian McEwen. Cover art by Lynn Refill, transcript assistance by Darby Summers, and music courtesy of the Independent Music Licensing Collective. Our production and house manager is Erin Bark. If you like what you're listening to, please tell your friends and let them know where to find us. Our website is wanderingpathpod.com, where you'll find links to subscribe and follow us wherever the path leads. We're also on Patreon, patreon.com/wanderingpathpod. We're so grateful for anything you can do to help us keep making this show. Thanks for wandering with us. Till next time.